You are infinite, like the sky.
If you're not kind in terms of physically, emotionally, practically, materially, and if you're not kind inside your heart, your life will not prosper. It will not be beautiful, because that would be what you come to know as a selfish person, someone who is so caught up in themselves, and that is the worst place for a human being to get caught. A human being that aspect of consciousness that is living in a self-portrait as a person. One of the worst places to get caught is in the place of personhood, where your life is all caught up, all entangled in your identity and who you believe yourself to be, who you are portraying yourself as or consider yourself to be. And I've seen nothing but tragedy there. It is from this place where wars are born, where a lot of atrocities are born, where cruelty is born, where selfishness is born, where ego thrives, where divisions are, common, where life becomes very inhibited and restricted and unflowing. It is there when consciousness gets stuck into the grip of personhood. This is where everything in life begins to stagnate, and a human being begins to die even while they are biologically alive. And so this is why it is so highly encouraged of people who feel some yearning or some urgency to awaken from this dark sleep into the light of true awakening, and that they are pulled into satsang. And satsang is not about some Sanskrit term, it's not Indian. Satsang is life. It means your relationship with your heart, and how that relationship gradually matures into a oneness, into a unity. In fact, it is always a unity, but it has to be recognized, it has to be experienced, it has to be irrefutably proved through direct experience and insight that is your reality. And I've seen time and again how people move with such great selfishness and outwardly try to appear to be so wonderful and nice and cute and all the things which are just facades. They're just appearances, pretenses. And it's not that I want to talk about people, because in reality a person is only a kind of a garment that consciousness wears for a while. It has no reality, independent of belief, independent of the life force. The person does not really exist. It's just a belief, a state of mind that arises in consciousness. Human beings have to discover and know themselves as consciousness rather than as people. Then you can enjoy the sense of personhood, like the way an actor enjoys the role that you play in a theater or in a cinema or something like that. You enjoy the role, you perform it really well, yet all the while you know you're not this. Every human being must have this similar kind of experience, the similar kind of understanding and knowledge, that the role that we appear to play in life, you can see if you allow yourself a little space to be quiet enough, that you will see that life is unfolding and it's being carried by some wave carries, some energy flow is carrying the expressions of life. If you're quiet enough, you will see this. And if you see this, you'll begin to appreciate that there's no you living your life. The life that you talk about being lived is only an unfolding of God's expression through the vehicle of this body. When you begin to know this, you begin to come more acutely aware of your deeper nature as consciousness. And as you begin to discover consciousness, discover yourself as presence, then your life becomes much more bright, much more alive, much more transparent, much more true. And joy enters your heart, and peace and love, real love. Not the love that goes looking for love, the love that is like the sun's light and warmth and radiance. The sun is not shining every day and giving light to the world. It just is. And there has to be an isness about life, about ourselves, because only there you'll find stillness and you'll find a true human being, you can say, who is nothing other than consciousness in its human form, in its most authentic expression. So this is the core pointing is by every means to disidentify from this construct called a person, which is the I am the body and I am my conditioning, my upbringing, I am my thoughts and feelings. You must go beyond this. If you don't know how, you can begin. If you have no teacher in your town or no person who can guide you, if you have internet, go to internet, go to Google, punch in satsang or punch in self-realization, or look at one of our own videos. You don't have to stick with me. You can look and see if there are other people who resonate with your heart, and begin to watch these and ponder over them and reflect upon them. And you'll find that there's a force there. If you're authentically in search of the truth, there's a force there that begins to move inside and to develop a sensitivity towards this. And you'll find that you're already up and on your journey of self-discovery. So I wish you well in everything that you do, everything that is authentic, everything that is born out of the love for a true evolution of consciousness and into the greater self. Om, Om, Om.
You are boundless. Love itself.
Very good.
In His radiance, this is clear. This is revealed through His grace alone. The words He's singing are calling us home. To pure emptiness, full of love, unbroken silence, peace and space, true awareness, love.